did feel it might be kind of fun just to, I don't know, find some sort of comic or manga, anything comic book related for us to kind of show off. So let me switch over. Okay, and who wants, or I guess I should say, how this the Hoard is just, I don't know, it's this thing we came up with where, I don't know, we kind of show some interesting or, I don't know, cool or weird, nerdy item that we have and just talk about it, what it means to us, and any other facts or factoids, whatever. So, I don't know, who wants to go first? Me? I'll go first, I guess.
Yeah, you go first.
Oh, what I do?
I feel like I always end up going first, so I'll go last on this one.
I feel like I always end up going first.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting. So, I've actually never read this one, but I have it in my collection. I'm a huge Batman fan, so when I found this, I think Phoenix might have been there. I think I got this at, might have been at Goodwill, and Goodwill was cool. I think there was just a box of comics. But I actually have, this is one of the more...
I remember that trip.
More popular one is Batman, or The Breaking of Batman. It's like a Bane story, which I know in terms of the Batman stuff, this is one of the more popular comics that he has. But I've actually never read it, but I know it's, you know, very popular, very, very notable for, I'm assuming, right? It was like the first time Batman had been defeated, or he had almost like been killed, basically, by Bane.
I couldn't say. I don't know if it's the first time. I know it was a big moment. I know that's what they tried to emulate, and was it Dark Knight Rises? Which I don't think panned out nearly as well. But you know, it's definitely a cool comic book moment.
I just love the artwork. I mean, that's, you know, part of the best thing about comics, I think, is the artwork so neat.
Is it sealed or just sleeved, or like have you opened it up, or
I think it's been resealed. You can see some like tape.
All right, so it's just a sleeve.
I never opened it myself, but someone may have just resealed it or something, but definitely cool. I looked it up. Apparently, a regular copy only goes for like, this is only like, I think it was like 20 or 15 bucks. But if you have it sealed and like graded, this goes for like thousands. But if you have like a pristine, never opened, you know, perfect copy.
Yeah, that's the thing about comics. Like, condition is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I've got some decent, I think, like versions or editions of things or issues, however you want to say them, but quality is fine at best, so none of them are worth anything. It's just so tricky to get any money out of comics unless you've really been taking care of stuff.
And that's crazy now, thinking about like going into a Goodwill and finding a box of comics or video games or something that's like, Goodwill, it's fallen. How far?
Oh, that's a topic we need to have at some point. The fall of Goodwill, at least for like game and like nerd collectibles.
I would be down to like
fallen off.
Do like a study on it.
I don't know what it is study, but it has certainly changed a lot, and really even just the past year. But I mean, since COVID, it's been changing a lot and kind of not becoming quite the hot spot for finding collectibles like it used to be. But that's a topic for another day.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, who's up?
I guess I'll go.
It's Metal.
Yeah, I guess so. I just realized I have like a second item in front of my face that I can show really quick.
He's a weeb. He's gonna show anime something.
Maybe. Well, maybe. So I got this from a friend of mine, and he gave me 2 of these. They're hard copies of Trigun books.
Ooh, oh, nice.
I thought that was really cool. So it's just number 1 and 2, nothing crazy. And they're in English, unfortunately. But
those are cool.
It's still it's still left to right, so that's always a really cool situation. So
Trigun, I definitely want to cover in my anime series at some point.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I thought it was really, really cool. So, thanks, buddy. Sweet. And then I had this in the corner of my eye, and I was like, oh yeah. So this is this I used to rock this on my shows, and I used to rock this bad boy.
Oh, Dr. Slump. Oh, yeah. Is it Dr. Slump or what is it, Mr. Slump?
Dr. Slump. Dr. Slump. I was a huge fan of the comics, which I do have a couple. I do have a couple of Dr. Slump comics, and I also have some DVDs that's in Chinese. I cannot watch it because I wouldn't know what the hell's going on. But I got this bad boy, and I was like, yeah, this thing's awesome. I think I have a couple of pictures of me using it.
I guess if you guys don't know, I mean, I would assume Dr. Slump's not super relevant anymore, but like, if you don't know, that was Akira Toriyama's original manga he made before Dragon Ball. That was like his big thing that like turned him into like a mega star over there.
They brought it back a little bit in Dragon Ball Super. They had a couple of filler episodes that tied in some crossover Dr. Slump stuff, which I thought was pretty cool.
There's also some of my favorite episodes in OG Dragon Ball too. I think that is the General Blue saga. Like General Blue somehow falls into their town, and he just like.
So you see like Arale and him and her and Goku like see each other.
That's so good. I love Dragon Ball. So cool.
Cool.
All right. So it's on me now.
Yep.
You're the only you guys have actually already seen this, but it's the most recent comic thing I had that I could think of. So you guys know I did my Seattle trip not too long ago. Yeah, I don't know how well this is going to show.
Oh, Captain Seattle.
These crazy. Where's the camera? This way? Yeah. Captain Seattle.
And his beautiful Indian companion Raindrop.
Yeah, this is just so.
I'm assuming that's like
things.
satire.
It's like a weird knockoff Batman with like the kind of base outfit. I think he's got those weird like I don't know the high arm cut off there, and the Aquaman like shorts, like the umbrella. I don't know. I just got a big trip out of that.
Is it like puke green?
I just love that it says the Indian companion. Like,
the Indian companion.
That kills me. Oh my god.
Yeah. And it's kind of cool from like, just a historical standpoint up there, because it does tie a lot of things about the city in there. But his freaking logo on his shirt's an umbrella with Seattle written across it. It's just nonsense there. I saw this and I don't know. I couldn't leave without a couple of these guys. So that's it. That's a short.
Beautiful.
Okay, so yeah, that is our highlights from the Hoard for this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that.